What's going on, guys? Bringing you back to some old school Black Ops and a guy shooting the wall like a special ed kid. And there's a lot of that. This gameplay is actually me going flawless using the super cheesy AK-74. I was trying to run some challenge or something on it. But watch carefully as I destroy the shit out of all these fucking worthless motherfuckers. But let's get to the topic because nobody cares about the gameplay. Yeah. So, I'm a big movie fan. And some of you may know that from watching some of my past videos where I may have talked about movies and things like that. Especially when it comes to movie remakes, movie reboots, that kind of stuff. I get pretty pissed off about it. And I went into a little bit of detail a long time ago on my channel whenever the new Evil Dead movie came out. So, I'm going to do it again. But this time I'm going to go into it a little bit more in depth as far as the remake portion of my disdain. So the horror genre seems to suffer the most from remakes and reboots. I don't know why. I just don't know. I don't know why horror movies more than any other. Now, I know they remake comedies, and I know they remake action movies and things like that, or give them different names and it's the same damn movie, but it seems like horror movies get remade all the time. For example, back in 2009, Friday the 13th got remade. Some of you may have seen this movie, and I think I may have said this before in an older commentary, but whenever I see a movie remake that I enjoy, I feel dirty. I feel like I've cheated on the original. I feel like I'm so sorry. I didn't beat her. I didn't beat to fuck up our relationship. Like, I just feel disgusting. But I enjoyed the Friday the 13th remake because it was a Friday the 13th movie. If it had been a sequel to Friday the 13th, it wouldn't have been any different. It was just a bunch of kids at a camp getting killed by Jason, and there were boobies. Woohoo, boobies. Now, I read just the other day, I believe Friday afternoon, that they are rebooting Friday the 13th again. Now, I've got a problem with movie reboots, but I especially have a problem with movie reboots that happen just a very short period of time after the movie has already been rebooted. It's been 5 years. Barely 5 years since that movie came out, and they're already doing it again. Why? And then I started thinking, I know why. I know exactly why they're doing it. It's the same reason that they rebooted Spider-Man, and the same reason that they made another Hellraiser movie. It's so the distribution company that owns the rights to the movie can continue to hold on to those rights. Because if they don't make a movie after so long, they lose those rights. So that means that they have to give them back to the original owners, or they go up for grabs or bid or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that they won't own the goddamn movie anymore. So they'll reboot it. Now, that's not the half of it. That's not what really got me pissed off. That one got my eyes rolling a little bit, but I was like, what the fuck ever. It's fucking Friday the 13th. I mean, it's not like we're messing with the Godfather or something here, which I'm sure they'll get to eventually. Hopefully I'll be long fucking dead by that time. Whew. But they're going to make a Friday the 13th TV show. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to explain to you that that's not the first time that's been done either. Back in the very late 80s and early 90s, I believe there was a Friday the 13th TV show that came out. Had absolutely nothing to do with the movie franchise itself. It was about these people who investigated haunted artifacts that were sold at like a fucking pawn shop or something. And they would go try to get these artifacts and put them back into safekeeping so no one would be killed by the demons in them or whatever. There was no Jason, there was no Camp Crystal Lake, there was none of that. It was just, it had the same name. And that was because the film company gave it the name so that they could profit off of the name. Simple as that. And it's just ridiculous. Now, there are plenty of other remakes that are probably in the pipelines. I'm hearing, well, of course, there's going to be basically another Batman reboot with the new Batman and Superman movie coming out. That's going to be next year with Ben Affleck playing Batman, which, honestly, being a huge Batman fan, I thought I'd be pissed off about it, but the fucking dude looks like Batman should look, so fuck it. I'm alright with it. But as far as remaking Friday the 13th again, there's no need. Just to make more money, it's just stupid. They could have just made a sequel to the one that they just recently made a few years ago. Oh, I forgot to add this. Now, I love horror movies, but something that's been going on lately over the past few years because of Paranormal Activity are those found footage movies. Oh, they're so bad. And supposedly they're going to put in to Friday the 13th found footage. And that's when I decided that I was going to have to kill myself. So fuck movie remakes. The shit's getting old. I'm just done giving them my money. I'm going to pirate the shit out of their fucking movies. Fuck them fucking assholes. Stop making my movies. This probably should have been a Ticked Off Tuesday, but whatever. I just felt like talking about it. So hopefully you appreciate this 22-0 flawless gameplay on the old school Black Ops. I appreciate you guys watching and listening. Have a good one, and I'll see you later. It's been Azazel 2012.